Hello, warrior leaders. I want to take the time to talk to you for a few minutes about strengths. Each and every one of us have strengths that we operate out of. For most of us, we know what our strengths are, and we use them, dabble in them, don't think much about them until a need arises where we need to go in our toolbox and bring out that specific strength. But there are times when all of us need reassurance and confirmation about the strengths that we possess inside. And that's what I want to talk to you about right now. I'm very passionate in the area of strengths because without working in our strengths, we tend to dwell on the negative and dwell on the things that we don't do well. And I'm going to tell you what. That's the biggest thing that's going to take away from your productivity in reaching the success that you need to reach. So, I would like to introduce to you Strengthsfinder 2.0. This is an awesome assessment tool that I've found to be a great asset in my leadership toolbox, and I know it will be to yours as well. So, what is Strengthsfinder all about? Well, here's what Strengthsfinder is all about. It's an assessment that will tell you basically what your top 5 strengths are. And the reason we need to know that is because when we're in a bind, when we're in a crisis, when we're in a bad way, or we're just not feeling too good, maybe depressed, unsure about a business decision, a relationship, we can always fall back on these strengths. So when I took Strengthsfinder, I want to give you some of the results of my top 5 strengths. And just to be honest, I pretty much knew what these were, but the difference is now that I can go back and see this on paper. And when somebody's told me I'm not very well in planning or in goal setting, then I can go back and see, one of my top strengths is in the area of the future. I love to see into the future. In fact, I can read into it. I can plan. I can give you a 10-year plan in just a few minutes. I can see things sometimes that other people can't see. Now, for me, that's a strength. But that's not the only thing I have. Also, one of my top 5 is called activator. Activator is that person who gets things done. They start on something right away. I love starting new projects. Another one of my strengths is command. I've got a military background in law enforcement, background as a conservative Christian. So command is central to my thinking. So that's something you would need to know about me if you wanted to partner with me in the future. Now, another one of my strengths is belief. If I don't believe in something, I'm not going to commit to it. Just like my job, I sell real estate, but I believe I help people make their dreams come true by putting them in the house or the real estate transaction they need to be in to get them to their dreams. So that's something you would want to know about me. That's something I need to remember about myself, that I don't need to get involved in anything unless I truly believe in it. And then my last top 5 strength is responsibility. I'm that person, if I tell you I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it to the best of my abilities. I feel responsible for you and for me and the project that we're working on. So these are my top 5 strengths. I can always pick up this sheet and say, hey, I know these are strengths that I have. So rather than working and dwelling on my weaknesses, let me work on my strengths. Let me build on what I know I have to make my life better and your life better. I hope this short talk has helped you this morning. I hope you'll get Strengthsfinder 2.0. Go get the assessment. Order it from Amazon, $14.99. At least be reassured in what your strengths are so you can move forward day by day and be that warrior leader that God has called you to be. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you again.